Took like 2 hours, man. I get back there, I help them fucking, because I kind of recognize them. That's when I realize, oh, look at this. This is my friend's van. What the fuck are you dudes doing with, oh, don't worry, it was lent to us, blah, 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 this and that. Yeah, man, meanwhile, my fucking, wow, bro. Meanwhile, wow, bro. It's like 3 days later, fucking, there are detectives at my fucking door asking me about 2 bodies that were thrown over the side of the fucking edge. And the fucking van was there with my fucking jacket in the fucking van. But don't worry, because now I'm saying to myself, wow, this is another fucking setup. I'm like, dude, look, I didn't see no bodies. I was there to change a fucking tire. That's what I fucking bullshit. And could I have my jacket back, please? They were like, no, you can't have your jacket back. I was like, well, fuck you. You know what I mean? That fuck you, man. It's like, I didn't see 2 fucking bodies. I was there. There was 2 fucking kids. Well, what were the kids' names? If they were the real names, I gave the fucking names of the fucking jerk-offs. And not to mention, fucking Alfredo Flores was in my fucking car on the fucking way back to the fucking place. So fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you. Wow, man. Wow, man. Turns out that fucking piece of property was fucking Ariana's grandfather. Then they were trying to set up Ariana's grandpa at that fucking moment in time again. Fuck this. Fuck this. Seriously, fuck it. Fuck this, man. Fuck this. Fuck this. Yeah, so I don't even know who the fuck Ariana is at this point. All right. Really. I really did not exactly put fucking any 2 and 2s together. Did not even. Right. Wow. So it was just all of her fucking people and they smile and they click pictures and they get paid and fucking my life is wow. Wow. Fucking wow. Fucking wow. Congratulations. I don't know what to fucking say, man. I really don't. And good to the fucking awesome to everybody else too. I mean, including fucking the cops on 9/11. And oh, don't forget about, never mind. I'm just fucking, yeah, I'm fucking saying, fuck this. Fuck this. So that's that. Where are we? We are at, yeah, because I left that out. When was that? That was back in like 2000 or so, because it definitely was not 2001. Yeah, no, that was probably around about the start of the school year of 2000 into 2001. But we're already at fucking, at that point, I think we're already at like, what are we at? Like 2004? So now fucking like 2004, what, I buy the Mustang, I'm dating this girl, and everything's kind of fucking alright, I guess. And yeah, my parents move and I can't pay for the fucking car. My credit's fucking good. I'm being told this and that and blah 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 with the first credit card that goes fucking, and then the second fucking, because the first credit card was never actually in my possession. The second credit card, I definitely fucking filled out the form. I definitely was waiting to see if I got approved. I definitely got the card, was approved. My credit was absolutely insane. from the paying of the fucking Mustang and the fucking crazy insurance that at that precise time, instead of dropping down to like $3,400, it went from like just about 6,000 up to 7,000, and I was like, after 2 years of just getting, I just got complete. But that, don't worry, that guy completely reminded me of not only my old high school fucking principal, Mr. Cruz, but like if Mr. Cruz from high school and Chief Harry Wallace fucking humped and had a baby. Oh, and on top of that, there was another guy that comes to mind that kind of reminds me of like more like a Perez looking dude. You know, if all three of those guys, not Mr. Perez and not Damian Perez, but just a roundabout. But if all three of those motherfuckers like fucking humped with their cocks and shit and then popped out a kid, it seemed like he was the kid. You know what I'm saying? So on the day that my insurance was supposed to drop down to like 3,000 fucking 200 or 3,000 fucking, the fucking point is, instead of that happening, it went up to 7,000, and I ended up losing the fucking car. And, you know, I was like, fuck, man. But then, sure as shit, a few months went by, and couldn't make the fucking last payment or two, or I did make the last payment or two, but then after that, I just said, fuck it. You know, I don't even know why I made those fucking last two payments. If I made, the fucking point being is that I still was able to, a few months later, go into a car dealership with no money down and buy a fucking used truck for about $6,000, close to $6,000, $7,000, and with no money down. And that's what I ended up fucking, I was so happy when I bought the fucking truck, and fucking getting to my job, and then riding a bike to my job, and then fucking, you know, the bike I had to keep, I mean, I must have went through fucking 5 bicycles. So I just said, fuck this. And then I was like, let me just go and see if I can get a fucking car that's different than the other car that's literally being repoed as we speak. And fucking, I was like, bam, fucking, I was able to get a truck. And then fucking my dog, fucking, I was like, you know, at least I can bring the dog into the truck. The dog can hang out in the truck. She's a great dog, freaking, man. And that didn't happen because the dog was hit by a fucking car, and that was on September 3rd when my birthday was September 4th. And fuck them, too. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Seriously. Wow. Sure as shit, though. Although the friends that called me about the dog being hit were not there. And they never showed up. And I had to look for my dog somewhere, you know, in the dark. Because it was fucking pitch black. And, you know, finally I find the dog, and the most interesting part is that there's, I mean, I definitely see the 110 foot stretch mark that was left in front of the house with like rubber about this thick off, you know, from a front wheel drive car. But hey, look, you know, that's cool, because the reason I knew that is because a detective had pulled up and asked me if I had some engine oil or some antifreeze. And I asked him, I said, well, it kind of looks like, you know, a little something about cars. It's like, can I ask you something? He goes, yeah. I go, what do you think about this? This was after. But the night that it actually happened, on the other hand, there was a fucking police officer that, you know, he kind of looked like the other fat fucking, you know, scum of, you know, bastards. And, you know, I'm sitting there, I mean, I fucking had my dog's blood all over a fucking white jumpsuit. Maybe it was brown, but the point fucking being, I'm covered holding, who knows if it's a fucking dog. It was so dark, I doubt he fucking seen whether it was a dog or not. My fucking whole jumpsuit was covered in fucking blood. Motherfucker, look, I just remember him looking over and like, and fucking, yeah, my dog's dead, so that's cool. And that was on September 3rd. I was gonna get the dog flea dipped and shit so that she could hang out in the truck, and I'd have a buddy to hang out with. But that didn't happen. September 3rd, that took place. And September 4th is what it rolled into. So that was an awesome birthday, and, couldn't get no friends on the phone. But friends were supposedly calling me, just like my job and just like everything else that fucking weirdly enough. Which brings me to the first encounter with Pop Smoke. Now, when I went back to my old job that I left due to just saying, I gotta go, and it's like, fine, no problem. The point is I come back there and I'm like, hey, and I see that the entire office is not there no more. And they're like, yeah, we actually got rid of everybody. We called a few people back. You were one of them. We needed you to come back in and work for us. Why didn't you return the calls then? I was like, I didn't get the calls. I never got any messages, no calls, nothing. So the interesting part to that is that they took me back right away, but I couldn't get anybody really on the phone. Weird shit with my brother, and I showed up to my brother's house, but when I called my brother's like, oh no, you can't take a shower here, blah, blah, blah. But then I showed up to my brother's house, and he's like, I never said that. He's like, yeah, you can take a shower, blah, 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 take a shower. The fucking point being is that, interestingly enough, I called my brother back like a few days later being like, yeah, man, I got to just quick stop by and take a shower. I told you you're not allowed to take a shower here, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wow. But then that's the same thing that happened with my sister. It was like, but then when I showed back up to my brother's house anyway, not to take a shower, that's what I'm saying. Let me stick to one person at this point. When I showed, then he was like, I didn't say that, I didn't speak to you on the phone. It's like, okay, there's some weird shit. So I just didn't take a shower. I still looked for it, and that's when I fucking was like, well, you know what? Let me join a gym. Let me pay off this credit card a little bit, and just as I was just about to get my first fucking paycheck, all of a sudden, I get a phone call from a bitch that's telling me that her name is Valerie Richardson. This name pops up multiple times. It's no joke. And, that I can't, they don't want the money. I was like, what do you mean you don't want the fucking money? I need the credit card. Well, too bad. Your credit card's being turned off now. I was like, look, I'm coming in there. I am getting paid literally in less than fucking 24 hours. I can't rush my paycheck at this point. The bitch was like, oh, well, then there's no need to do this because we're turning I could have paid the whole fucking credit card off. So then I could have joined a gym, so I could have taken showers, worked out, gotten into shape, and on top of that, but no, that didn't because that was a fucking intercepted call too by fucking people that fucking had my IP address, which was a military grade IP address, and they were planning to fucking fuck me over. Whether she worked for the FBI or the CIA or the DOJ or the fucking NSA, I have no idea. But what I do know is that Valerie Richardson, the name, didn't meet the person. When I told him, I said, yo, give me the office that you're at. I'll bring down the contract to even show you I didn't even need to make one fucking payment on that card for another 4 months. But no. Fucking weird shit. But with no gas to get the fuck around and no location to get the fuck to, I never had a credit card before. So that's how that goes down. So then I don't join the gym. So then I'm just stinking up the fucking office. I'm like, I can't do this. So I made friends at the gas station. And this is where Pop Smoke comes in. So the bottom line is that the first time I met Pop Smoke was in that gas station that I made friends with the guys. And freaking, you know, I felt like a fucking puppy in a way, man. Because it was like I had to fucking kind of wash up slightly inside the fucking gas station. I mean, the guys were nice. They fucking smoked weed with me. They fucking even drank a beer with me or two. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, you know, because I had to get back in my car and fucking drive to a fucking said location and freeze to death. You know, thank God it wasn't that fucking freezing that winter. So the bottom line is that in the end of that, it's like, but that's the first time I met Pop Smoke. It was like, oh, I'm a rapper. I'm like, oh, I rap too, man. It's like, you know, or I'm gonna be a rapper, and it's like, oh, I rap too, and it's like we're rapping and fucking. It's like, you know, he didn't like fucking. They're like the other guys liked my raps from what I could tell, but he didn't like my raps. He got weird, and then it was like, well, he can't come back here. It's like, fuck you, kick the horse when he's down. You know, kick the bull when he's down. Son, thank you, Pop Smoke. So that was the first time I bumped into Pop Smoke, and that was in between FBI Headquarters A and FBI Headquarters B. So then there was some other weird shit that was said to me. Fuck this, man, with the Universal Records. But don't worry, that doesn't happen yet either. So, fuck, man. So anyway, so it's like I'm a crackhead smoking like a, nah, man, it's just, I'm like a smoke to calm myself the fuck down. And this ain't weed, I just got smoke in my eye. Anyway, the bottom line is that so then fucking then at that point I'm just like, fuck this. I meet some homeless kids my age, about my age. Up near the charity place where I was taking showers once a week. And until the black kid said that I was selling crack out of my truck. And at that point, I couldn't take showers there no more. Dude, I couldn't even fucking practically be there anymore because the black kid was selling crack, but he was saying that I was selling crack, which I was not selling fucking crack because I don't believe in certain things. And, you know, that's fucking where I met a group of fucking people. They tried to set me up too, man. It was like wonderful, man. But the girl, on the other hand, that's the thing. It's like the girl at the time, it's like, oh man, it's like I was feeling this girl. And then this girl was kind of, and I was like, oh man, fucking. But then I don't see her for another fucking like 2 years or so. And the next time I bumped into her, which was through the son of the guy from the Queens incident, which I was just like, when the fuck is this roller coaster and bullshit? And you know, so that's cool. It's like, you know, but so I'm skipping the fuck around there too. It's like, this is the boring shit. Hold on, I'm getting back to the more interesting shit. In the meantime, bear with it, okay? So at the point, oh, and then let's not forget the first location that they fucking put me in through the DSS people of temporary housing, because I needed a little bit of food stamps. I had a job. I told them I had a job. I have a truck. I get to work every fucking day. Oh, no. We can't help you with food stamps. You need to not have a job and you need to sell your truck, and then we can help you with. But we can give you temporary food stamps. I was like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. So, bottom line is that basically, wow. What a hero should be smoking. This is what a hero should be smoking right now. Fucking little cigar tip, you know what I'm saying? So, to a makeshift cigar holder, you know, that's what. So, yeah, so, anyway, so, I went back to this, place, and then I get this fucking insane news, and this guy's like, this other place that's close to it, he's like, you're Anthony Yaki? I'm like, yeah, I'm Anthony Yaki. Why? He's like, you can't be. I was like, I don't know anybody else. And it's like, yeah, we don't either. It's like, you're him. It was like, okay. It was like, we need to make sure that you're him, though. Would you mind filling this out? I was like, okay, fill it out. Next thing I know, I'm looking at a fucking piece of mail that they were receiving, and there's a fucking bank account with just about fucking $2 million in that bank account. And I was like, that's not mine. That's not my fucking. I have no fucking idea. But that because at that point I'm also still slightly fucking not, even if I'm not being poisoned, I'm fucking completely fucked up in my head, thinking, what the fuck is really going on? Why is nothing going right? And then this thing goes right, and I'm just like, no, that's not mine. Even though it had my name, my social security number, my date of birth, every fucking other thing, I didn't fucking even remember at that point. I didn't even remember at that point anything I had been through in life. All the stuff I mentioned in this, didn't even remember at all. So that's not mine. I said, that's a fucking setup too. It's like a fucking setup, another fucking setup. Yeah, so that's that. And good. And yeah, so that's that. And yeah, what else? Let's see. Yeah, so I worked at my job for a couple months, and towards like the deeper part of the winter, when it was like more snow on the ground, I fucking ended up fucking busting out the window to the back of the truck, pulling out of that guy's place that showed me the bank account. Tree branch went through the back window, didn't see it, and yeah, boom. And then it was like, so now I'm freezing with a few of the people that I met in the truck. They had nowhere to go either. It was like better in here than fucking laying in the fucking snow. And the girl had a place to go, but so we just tried to fucking, to fucking figure out what to do. There was really nobody. There was so much snow on the ground at that point. There was no nothing to do. And fucking, yeah, fucking with almost everybody went their separate ways, man. And freaking the last person to stick around was like kind of, I was like, try to get the girl to come, man, fucking, because me and the girl already, we kind of felt one another, and it was like, but it was like, fucking, yeah, that didn't fucking happen. So fucking, the point being is because the guy was gay, and he fucking seemingly had a crush on me, which was completely fine, but it was like, not exactly, there was no, and I was like, and I guess it got him pissed off to keep going, fucking, yo, go grab the girl, man. Go get the girl to come the fuck out and hang out with us, So that's that. And I was just like, all right, man, you gotta go. We're friends, but you gotta go. I don't mean to be rude, but, it's like, I'm not just fucking gonna fucking be around while you're trying to hit on me and fucking there's nobody else around. We're good. We are good. Solid, man. Friends. Went to his house for Thanksgiving, actually, that year. But the bottom line is that in the end, it was like, yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen. If there's, I know that this girl like it. That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Everything's fucking bullshit. I hate people. I fucking hate people. So anyway, that's that. And then, let's see. Yeah. The fucking house that I was watching over the summer, they never fucking paid me what they should have paid me. The fucking, this happened, that happened, I cleaned out a lot of the fucking shit, but there was one fucking major fucking room that I still didn't get to, and fucking my dog was dead, and fucking all this other shit, and it was like, wow, man, it's just like, and the only reason I didn't get to that, or the fucking other fucking bigger fucking part, which would have taken almost no time, was just because fucking I was told the opposite. I was told not to at that point, because now it was starting to fucking get fucking all crazy and fucking nuts, and it was like, fuck this. Fuck this. Seriously, fuck this. So, that's that, and the truck, and then the truck's broken window, and then the fucking radiator went. I was able to get the fucking Bondo shit, the steel Bondo shit for it, and the one fucking place that we were able to fucking park the truck, and we were given permission to park the truck, which was at a movie theater. While I fixed the fucking truck, we were going to be there for a few hours waiting for that shit to dry. Sure as shit, what the fuck comes along but a fucking cunty ass cop, and the fucking cunty ass cops, they fucking pulled everybody out of my truck and fucking made us move the truck when the shit wasn't done fucking bonding to the fucking radiator. So fucking that was the end of the fucking truck pretty much. Shortly after that was it, man. So then fucking, that was it, man. People, like I said, went their separate ways, and fucking the truck ended up in fucking, yeah, I just parked it at a fucking gas station and fucking signed myself into the fucking mental hospital. Yep, that's what happened. Which is even more interesting when fucking it comes down to, oh, well, maybe you need therapy. And it was like, yeah, no, definitely. I definitely need fucking therapy, obviously. I mean, obviously there's, nothing going normal in my life. Sure, that's fucking great. And I started to fucking, oh, well, if you want our DSS help, you have to go to therapy. And it was like, oh, okay. It's like, anger management is what you seem to need. It's like, yeah, well, I don't do good in fucking group settings. What the fuck can I say? And fucking, then it was like, yeah, that was fun, because then drug counseling and drug rehab, and it was like, wow, man, it's like, dude, I'm not even fucking really on drugs at this fucking point. But sure, okay, no problem, man. Fucking, yeah, man. It's like, let's just fucking make sure that wow, bro, wow, the whole fucking, wow, how do you fucking sue everybody at the same exact fucking time? Yeah, so anyway, the point fucking being is that, so then they placed me in a place that's deep into Gordon Heights, and literally, it was like, it was literally a 2.5 hour walk to a payphone in either direction. So, yeah, that was fun, and the bottom line to that was, oh, don't worry, that's not only where they fucking killed my cousin so many years prior, but that's also where they found fucking bodies right as I moved out here, which was only a few years back in comparison to this, but in other words, this was happening way prior. And yeah, so that's they were finding fucking, but they wouldn't find those bodies until after I was completely fucking segregated to the fucking house where they kidnapped me when I was 4 years old, and my cousin was 3. But when they found those bodies over in said location, they were looking for the girl that went missing over that way, which I was nowhere near any of this shit. But you know what? Wow, man. Wow. You know who brought me to that neighborhood? Daryl. And where the fuck was Daryl? Right in the same fucking location that I fucking ended up. And fucking, that is just wonderful. That is wonderful. But like I said, don't worry, because, from the time that the girl went missing, which would have been years after I left said location, and, let's not forget about the bar burning down, that I got a wonderful job at as a dishwasher for a little extra change, but not after I got fired. I got let go, not fired. But then all of a sudden the bar burned down. But then, hey, look, fucking the house that I was told to burn down, that burned down fucking 5 years after I was told, hey, here's an optional thing that you might want to fucking consider. Burn this house down. Fucking do the second contract for us and you get even more money. Yeah, it's like I never got paid the first fucking contract. So 5 years, yeah, because I forgot that part too. But actually, this is that part, because this is right as I start to fucking become living in my truck. That's when this fucking house burned down, and then a year goes by. I start going to fucking this job, and fucking the job that I'm going to. Right after they let me go, the bar burned down. Wow, man, that's just fucking magical. And then there was one other thing that fucking. Then there was also supposedly the van. Now the van. Remember the van from that story I just told you? That van somehow magically ended up in the possession just a few years ago of my friend Rayvon, who was at that point working on the fucking Tupac thing for the past almost 20 fucking years, which I did not know. But sure as shit, before Ray fucking ended up passing away, sure as shit, that's what started to fucking be brought up. And that was right after the trip. So I'm not even to that part. Hold on. Fuck. Man. So, yeah, I need more nicotine at this point than I have on me. So then,